What's up, guys? Welcome to Sista Host Saturday. So today I'm trying to figure out how I wanted to classify what I want to talk about today. But I guess I would say I want to talk about some of my first interactions with superheroes and how that's shaped my view of superheroes and super content now, I guess. So let's go. So I've mentioned this before, but Brother Host is actually the reason that I'm into any superhero content or comics or anything at all. Like, he made sure that the very first princess I ever knew was Princess Leia and not a Disney princess. That was him. And another thing he used to do a lot is growing up when he would be cleaning the kitchen, 'cause chores, I would come into the kitchen with him and we would just debate superheroes. Like Static Shock versus Starfire. Who would win and why? Full on arguing back and forth. Now, I want this to be clear. Brother Host is like almost 10 years older than me. And he never held back. I lost regularly. Regularly. The only time I would ever win, like, in a substantial way is if I had Wonder Woman. And that's just because Wonder Woman is the only character that I know just far more about than he does, even at a very young age. We would just spar boxing. How? Why? Who? Oh, really? Oh, well, what about this? What about that? Oh, what if he had this? Oh, what if we're doing that? Just rounds and rounds of mental math regarding superheroes and weaknesses and supervillains and strengths, and just to have such an understanding of the character that it explains a lot about who I am now, because I'm very opinionated in my beliefs, and I believe that I could go on one-on-one with matches with anybody because of all of this training that I've had. Like, do any of you guys remember the DC Versus thing that they did on their YouTube channel? Brother Host and I were both in it. Unfortunately, we went up against each other. I think I won. I might not have won. Who cares? But what I really wanted to do with that series is to see how I am up against other nerds. Like, I've been arguing and fighting and debating comics and nerds and superheroes with Brother Host my whole life. But I'm so curious how I would go up against strangers whose IQs and understanding that I don't even know. I think about that a lot, and that's part of why I'm drawn to Ahsoka so much. I'm not going to go into that detail today. But Ahsoka and Anakin's relationship was very familiar to me when they got into it and when they were developing and when she was getting strong. I was like, oh no, I can definitely see that. It's me and Brother Host, 100%. This was kind of random, but I was thinking about it lately, and it's like, yeah, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.